What's going on, world? It's your man Chuck Creekmer, aka Jigsaw, and we are here with a man who I don't know if we can define what he does: comedian, social influencer, R&B singer, even a pilot. So we're gonna jump into it with Lil Duval. What's going on, bro?
What's happening, homie? What's the word?
Chilling, man. How you been?
Shit, living my best life per usual, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We watching you grow and prosper, evolve. You know what I mean? And even seeing like gray hairs coming to your beard, I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
Lil
it's
Duval.
happening, man. Shit
Yeah,
happened. Life happened, man. That's what happened.
yeah,
It's either
definitely.
this or die. So I'm gonna go
Right,
with this.
yeah, absolutely. I feel you on that. So first things first, you got your first stand-up comedy special. Talk to us about it. What prompted you to take the talents to the stage in this way?
I mean, it's a special. I wanted to do a special when it was special, and the special is pretty much like just what I did with my tour with living my best life, and it's kind of like my way of showing it where I see stand-up going and entertainment going as a whole with comedy and music and just entertainment all is in one with sketches and everything else. So it's just like my way of showing like where I see the next wave or the next where it's evolving as far as entertainment as a whole. It's going back to what it used to be like back in the Rat Pack days with Sammy Davis Jr. and all that, where you did more than just stand up, you know. And now it's like they say from my understanding, like back in the day in the music, everything was you did more than just comedy. You told jokes, you did it all. But then in the '80s, they separated it all. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just getting back to this now. So this is just like my way of showing where it's going.
That's funny because I felt like I was getting Vegas vibes a little bit. I know you did it in Atlanta, but I felt Vegas vibes. Like
that's what it's kind of like a Vegas vibe. That's where I feel all entertainment is going to as a whole. It's a Vegas vibe, but everything is damn near Vegas vibe because everybody just does more than one thing now. You know, when you go to any show, they doing more than music. They telling jokes, they talking shit. You got people like Plies now. He don't just rap no more. He's a comedian.
He really is. Inspirational, motivational speaker.
Yeah, so I mean, and that's why I feel everybody's doing everything. Remember back in the day when people got mad because rappers act? Now it's everything. Right. Now it's normal. So we all do it all now. So same thing.
Now I seen some people getting in the boxing ring like Jake Paul and others. What about
got out of boredom and he just like I wish I might try to elbow him up to make him fight me for $100 million. Shit. Right. I'd take an ass whooping like shit if he'll give it to me for that money.
Okay, all right. We'll put that out there and see if he'll pick up on it. You know that he's just starting out, but he liked the easier fights. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now it's an expedition. Like if somebody offered me $100 million to go fight anybody, I wouldn't give a damn. They put a horse in that motherfucker. I'm gonna try my hand for $100 million.
All right, so you fight Mike Tyson
for $100 million? I don't have to. I'm not gonna fight. I get my ass whooped for $100 million.
Right.
Like, so whatever's better than that, I'm going for it. Like shit, anything. I'm already got in my mind. I'm getting my ass whooped. But it's gonna be a great show leading up to me getting knocked out.
Right.
Put on a fucking show.
Okay, all right. Now, what was the process of you getting to this point? Like the stand-up comedians that I know, they have a run. They do these little small clubs, and it's like 3 people in there, and they testing it out and they work it up. But you have audiences that are on other platforms, Instagram and so forth. Like, what was your process of being comfortable in front of the audience like that?
Time. Like, I've just been doing this for I've been doing it for 22 years now. So it's just repetition and time and muscle memory just over time. Like, you can't been do like last year was my first year, the longest I was off stage in 22 years. And that was like 4 months. Right. So I've been doing this so long, it's just repetition. Like, you just stay on stage. That's the only advice I can give any comedian. Stay on stage if that's what you want to do as far as be a stand-up comedian. Like, you don't have to be just a stand-up comedian either. Like, I mean, there's other ways and avenues to make money as far as in comedy, but stand-up is one good way.
Yeah, I noticed that you have skits in between the various, stand-up takes. You're in marital counseling. What What made you do that?
I just thought it was a funny skit to do with my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Breecia, shout out to Navy Green and Pretty V, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I just felt like I said, it's like comedy is just not just stand-up no more. It's stand-up, music, skits, all that is one. So that's what I put in the stand. And I mean, and I'm showing new stand-up comedians that I feel funny too on my show too. So it's all that in one, man.
You always seem to have women problems. Like I was looking at Grow House, and is this a reflection of your real life, or is this just Atlanta? What is this?
Honestly, in real life, I never had a problem with women. Most of the people that work with me are women, and too, shit, every girl. My family is a bunch of women.
Right.
So I don't really have too many problems personally, you know. Besides going through when you break up and shit, but outside of that, I don't be having no problems with women. Maybe they get mad at me when I say some shit online, but it's just like you get mad at your brother or some shit, or your uncle.
So you're not using, like you showed in the sketch, you're not using their lives and your experience with them in the comedy. It seems
I use life experiences in there, my life experiences. So if you ever was in my life, you probably a part of my art.
Right.
You know what you sign up for when you do. It's like dealing with a rapper, not knowing he finna rap about you or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dealing with a comedian, you surprised he make a joke about you.
Right.
Like, come on, about the life, you know?
Yeah, of course. Question: anybody ever told you look like Freeway Ricky Ross?
Yeah, a couple people. People always tell me, especially when I ain't got a haircut. Like, I had got a haircut because I was starting to look like a granddaddy. Like if I let this shit grow out and show this head, man, I'm looking like Uncle. You know it's bad when niggas start calling you Uncle and yes sir and you. It's like, all right, this
right.
Nigga's Uncle now.
Yeah, right.
Niggas like yes sir. I knew I was Uncle when niggas was yes sir and me.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you grow your acting chops a little bit, maybe you could play him in his movie, like his official movie.
I'm with it. You know who I really want to play? I want to play Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like his story should be told, and I feel like somebody like me could tell it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I could do it.
Yo, now you must have had you've had that tucked away for a minute. Well,
why? I told him myself. I told him. I mean, I've told him. I mean, he came to one of my shows, show love. I mean, just to talk to me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To feel me out, I guess. But I mean, shit. This was years ago. You know, even before Smile Bitch, I told him about it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I mean, he might go with somebody, but I feel like even if I don't do it, I feel like his story should be told because he inspired a lot of people, especially in the South, is including myself, not just in music, just as far as a black man doing his thing. The man on the island now, he inspired me to get my place in the island. So So I mean, just in general, I feel like his story should be told.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this. I interviewed him, and I was blessed enough to actually tell him that he inspired all hip hop too. So it wasn't just the South. I know that it seems like that, but no, up top.
No, I mean, we should just. It's just. I feel like when I say the South, I'm saying this is family. So we should be. If it's not y'all job to put it out there, it's our job.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all appreciate it, of course, but it's still my job to say no. This is who we need to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say that.
Y'all just trying to be selfish with the Jay Princes and all that. You know what I mean?
No, it's just our time, man. The South, you got to think, even with comedy, I'm one of the first comedians, like, as far as the South to really pop. Well, we got Ricky Smiley, you know what I'm saying? And Bruce. But as far as just to take it to, like, it's hard. Like, so we doing just what hip hop did with comedy. Like, we just started evolving with people like me, DC Young Fly, other people like that. So I mean, we still coming up. Like, so shit.
Y'all, is it a revenge thing? Cause y'all got the game in a chokehold. Y'all not letting
up. It's not revenge. It's just always what you know why it's never gonna stop from the South because it's way more country niggas. Yeah. It's way more of us.
Right.
In Georgia alone is 2,000 country ass towns.
Right.
And every other state is 2,000 more. Even up north, outside of New York City, it's country.
Yeah.
So that's why country music will never fall off. So the South it's way. That's why people like me was able to last so long, like on the guest. I guess you call it the chitlin circuit,
Right.
because people like me and Bootsy.
Yeah.
Because it's way more of us. So we
Right.
ain't going nowhere. It ain't. We never thought. We just back then, y'all was the only one doing it, but we ain't. Now it's just, come on.
Well,
we doing that thing.
I'm originally from Delaware, and some people.
On top of that, not only the South winning, Florida winning right now.
Florida killing it.
Jacksonville winning right now, as far as in hip hop.
Right. No doubt. Well, Delaware is technically right on the edge, so New Yorkers call Delaware the South. You know what I mean?
Y'all definitely up north. Y'all up north.
Yeah. That's all good. Okay, so look, check this out. Charlamagne used to do comedy. I actually saw Charlamagne live doing comedy, and it was like a little scary because he started getting serious at certain points. But did you ever do?
He did stand up. You sure he was doing stand up? He just up there hosting the goddamn.
Thing. He was definitely hosting, but he was doing little bits in between each comedian.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But he started talking about sexual abuse, and we was like, can we laugh at this? Like, I mean,
that's comedy though. I mean, as a comedian, you talk about the things that people are scared to talk about. That's what makes you a comedian. And we take the bun end of it. You know what I'm saying? So, like a lot of stuff, shit, Richard Pryor talk about, I wouldn't talk about, but that's his life. You know what I'm saying? So he telling his truth or what he feels is on his mind. Like, I guess now in society, we get mad if there's something that we don't agree with. Like, I don't want to talk about that, but it's what they want to talk about, man. I don't believe in censorship. I believe you should be able to talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't hurting nobody or raping or molesting, I don't care what the fuck you talk about.
Right.
And that's just my opinion. Like some people might think otherwise, but my opinion is talk about what you want to talk about. As long as you ain't causing no violence or no shit.
Yeah. Now, are you a licensed pilot? I see you flying and stuff. Are you official? Or are you?
I ain't official yet because you know what my problem is?
What?
I won't stop doing this.
Oh my god!
Like I can't be official pilot till I stop smoking, and I ain't gonna stop smoking right now.
Oh man, so you would definitely be like soul plane for real if you was a pilot.
No, I still can fly and stuff. Like, I still do stuff, but as far as being licensed and doing shit, like, no, I always have a pilot with me. I got a pilot on salary that takes me and do, especially for work and stuff, you know. But I still learn as I do my thing. But I'm not until I put down the weed. I ain't able to get my pilot license right now.
It's that important to smoke weed. Like, I'm not a smoker, so you and my business partner, y'all got that bond and all that. I don't have that. I don't smoke. So what is it like? Are you addicted? Like, what is it about weed to stop? That's a whole revenue stream.
Weed 5 years ago.
You just started?
Smoked the day before. When you watch Grower House or Hillbilly Highway, I never smoked then. I wasn't even smoking back then. I was faking then.
Oh, snap. Okay.
So I just started smoking. So for me, it's a pastime. I enjoy doing it as a pastime. Like, in my mind, like when I do this, that means I can chill, like I can relax.
Yeah.
So I'm always relaxing. So.
Okay. What are the keys to living your best life in this day and age, especially in this COVID day and age? It's kind of hard.
Understanding that there's people with way more problems than you happier than you, and understanding that happiness is within, and it's all about understanding. Gotcha. That's what I do. That's my way I live my life. I have understanding the things that I might not like either. Like just because I even if I don't like it, I understand. You know what I'm saying? So just about understanding.
Is there anything
understanding that when you understand that anything can happen, you won't be so arrogant. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Is there anything that would make you go back and forth with niggas? Is there? It's got to be something.
I gotta love you. I gotta really love you, and it ain't too many people I love like that's gonna make me go back and forth with, because I really don't be giving a fuck most of the time. Like, it takes a lot for me to even realize somebody's disrespecting me or somebody's trying to rank on me because it be going in and out the other so much, especially now that I get high. I be riding home, be like, oh, that nigga was trying to rank on me. I ain't even realize. But I don't be caring, like, especially with shit like that, because I'm not insecure in my own self. So there's nothing you could really say to me to bother me.
Right. Okay. So you did that song, Black Men Don't Cheat. You collaborated with Skills. He recently made a comment on Drink Champs. He said something, but I don't want to misquote him, but he basically said that he did the song seriously as an anthem for Black men, but it turned into a different type of song with you and Charlamagne. So what was your interpretation of it? Everybody was arguing about it.
My interpretation was that's the whole point. Let them argue. Whatever they feel, that's what created the conversation for them to have that conversation. Right. You know, there's a conversation of what some people see as cheating is everybody have their own perception of what cheating is and what ain't. So that starts the dialectic conversation of what is cheating and what ain't.
Yeah.
So it did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it's keep doing it.
Got you. In Grow House, you and Charlamagne, he makes an appearance. He acts as a Jesus kind of figure. Has he given you any bad advice?
Yeah, that nigga slick. He'll send me some shit and I'll fuck around and post it. And I'm like, shit, I should have posted that shit.
What was it?
I don't remember, but it's happened plenty of times. But I mean, it's just who I am. I mean, like I do shit and I take the good with the bad with it. But it's never from a place of malice. I mean, I'm always just doing it for the laugh and just to make you laugh. I'm not doing it to hurt people's feelings or nothing like that.
Yeah. Do you look at your comments?
Yeah, I like looking at it. I laugh more so than anything. I enjoy my comments. I enjoy seeing people go back and forth with each other. I enjoy seeing like the different people from different walks of life coming in my comments. Like my comment, like a melting pot for people from all different ways to walk of the world. From different ages, you can find people 14 in my comments to 60 something in my comments. Right. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it brings us all together.
Yeah, right. Now, what about you as an artist? Like sometimes I think you're a comedian artist, and then I'm hearing the song Nasty with Tank. I'm an
artist. An artist speaks their art in any way, shape, or form they can get it out, and that's what I do. If it takes a joke, I do it. If it takes a skit, I do it. If it take a meme, I do it. If it take a R&B song, I do it. You know, that's all art is. It's just we've made it different back in the day, and that's what my stand-up is showing. Like, it's all coming back into one. You know, because it's used to be like that, but now since we've programmed ourselves to say, when you sing songs, you're supposed to sing songs. When you rap, you're supposed to rap. I just use my art to that's the best way I can articulate myself through my art in different ways, because I'm from Florida, so we ain't that educated.
Right. Well, I ain't gonna talk about Florida right now, but yeah, it's different. It's another vibe down there.
Yeah, I love my people.
Yeah. Salute. Now, as a singer, what kind of singer are you? Like, sometimes I hear Church, I hear Aaron Hall. Sometimes I hear different. And then sometimes I'm like, can he actually sing? Because I was hearing on the special, I was like, you missing a little note here and there on the special.
Because it's live and I'm really performing like with no auto tune.
Right.
I'm just live singing, you know, having a good time. And that's really what it is. Like I said, I've never claimed to be goddamn Michael Jackson around this bitch.
Right.
I sang to have a good time, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I try to do in that special, you know what I'm saying? It's just the vibe of it, the song of it, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, like now, of course, if you compare it to what everybody else saying, I've been programmed to think auto-tune is normal now. So if you hear somebody, unless they like on some Monica singing, like, of course I can't sing like motherfucking Monica or no shit like that. But I can hold a note when I'm high.
Right. Are you getting in the weed business? A lot of people getting in the game now.
Yeah, I am. I mean, like since I've been smoking, I've been a part of it, but like now I'm taking it serious and get into it. I've been talking to a couple people, so we'll see. I ain't gonna say exactly till I get it all finalized, but for the most part, yeah. And actually, I sell like trades. I sell the accessories now. You know, I got the weed, I got the
Okay.
lighters,
Okay.
I got the grinder and shit.
Okay.
So
Got
I
you.
sell the accessories now, but then I'm gonna start selling everything else.
Oh, you don't even need a license for that. You could just sell that.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
selling that for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Okay.
I sell the accessories,
Right.
but I
Right.
don't sell the drugs.
Now I'm thinking like, yeah, all hip hop needs some new rev streams. So there, we gonna have to think on that. That might be the best way to get in.
Hey,
Okay.
get in, man. It's money for everybody. People spending money now. I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
where they're getting this money from, but they're getting.
Right. Right. So give me your top five. I know everybody asked this. By the way, we started it asking people their top five dead or alive. But let me ask you your top five dead or alive rappers and then entertainers.
Top 5 rappers.
Yeah.
Of course, Tupac, T.I., Rick
Mm,
Ross.
mm.
Um, shit, hold on, let me think. And Rick Ross really slept on. I don't think you realize.
He is. He
Like he's
is.
so good and consistent, we take it for granted. But the Nick
Yeah.
and Tip too, it's just people don't
Yeah.
care about lyrics like that. But
Yeah.
I'm missing somebody. God damn it! Did I say Andre 3000?
Nope.
Andre
Three stacks.
3000, and
That's
how
four.
many left? One more.
Got one more. Don't say Biggie. Don't say Biggie.
I
I
wasn't,
love.
and I'm not taking away from Biggie. I'm not
Right,
gonna
right,
take
right.
away from Biggie,
All right.
but these are my favorites.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. It's so many that could be that fifth one.
All
That's a
right.
hard one, man. There's so many that could be that fifth one, man.
All right.
Scarface.
Okay. Yeah.
Scarface.
Scarface. Okay. No doubt. No doubt. It's
I'm
funny. We
it's
was.
somebody else I can think of, but it's somebody else, but yeah, yeah, those in battle rap, you know who I've been fucking with? Like
Who?
my battle raps I've been fucking with. I like I think his name Goods.
Oh, Goods. Yeah, from Philly.
I like is that his Goods?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I think he's from Philly. Yeah.
I like Charlie Clips. I just like
Okay.
how he can come off the dome with funny snap,
Yeah.
funny naturally snaps. Like I seen him actually, it wasn't prepared or nothing. I was like, oh no, this nigga's really talented.
Are
So
you
people
into
like,
the battle rap?
huh?
You into it a lot?
I have my spells like every night. I was like, I'm tired of hearing this shit. But like every blue moon, I get back into it and see what it is and like to see how it's grown into. I like to see shit like that.
Yeah.
It's evolved into some major shit now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to see how these niggas really be. Even though they saying the same shit, I take my gun and shoot you. And fucking,
Right.
it's the way they formulated is dope. Even I
Yeah.
like the tag team shit too. I like that shit
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
be tag teaming together.
I like how Nick took it to the entertainment masses, like in a humorous way. You know,
He's
with the
a perfect example of just showing how entertainment is comedies evolve. Kind of
yeah.
the same thing like what I'm doing with my special is showing this comedy and music and sketches all in one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's kind of the same under the same thing.
You really did a good job blending that. You know, the second half is kind of mostly performance.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. I mean, shit. I mean, if you watch it, you could tell me more so than I could tell myself because I mean I've been doing it more so. So for me, it's just trying to get the audience to program to understand and like, all right, this is what it is now.
Yeah.
This at least for me, and I mean, and for
Yeah.
everybody else, from what I've seen, I mean, and from when I went on tour, it seemed like they enjoyed it. It went through pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Now, how it translate on camera, it takes people like the audience to tell me, like if they
Yeah.
saw it, if it came off good, you know.
Yeah, no, it looked like a great time. You know, it looked like something you would want to definitely sit in and be.
And that's why I wanted to ask. Like, I mean, you can be real. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it made you. My whole point was, I want a motherfucker to feel like, damn, I wish I was there.
Yo, that's exactly what I was gonna say, man. I wish I was there. Facts.
See,
Yeah.
and that's shit.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know. Like I haven't been like I don't watch myself like that. I get my response from the audience. That's all stand up is. So
yeah.
I can just, if anything I say now, I'll be talking out of arrogance. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I have to go by. And even if I'm right, I ain't right if y'all don't think it's right. Like at the end of the day, the audience determines what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether I think I might be like, man, y'all just ain't ready for it now. But it don't matter if the audience ain't. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So
I only thing I wish is that it was more comedy. You know, it seems like it is a little short on the comedy part. You know what I mean? Like
it's a little bit of both, I think, now, because I feel like people's attention span is short. And even if you look at stand-up specials now, nobody sits and really watch it all the way through.
That's true. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's kind of hard to give y'all something that y'all really don't give a fuck about. It's kind of like even with rap now. What's the name? Wrap around circles. Nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, I'm gonna give y'all something y'all give a fuck about. Like, I could do that. Like, I could slip it in here and there, and that's what I try to do. But for the most part, from what I've seen, like, they care when they care about what you got to say. Maybe they care, like, if they want to hear your opinion on stuff. But for the most part, you go see Dave Chappelle just because you like Dave Chappelle. You want to just hear what he got to say. But the average stand-up comedian, you're not sitting there watching them no hour.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually, that's really true. Yeah, that's true. What about your top 5 overall entertainers, like you mentioned? You know, people that can do multiple things or really.
Believe it or not, you know who was one of the people that inspired me?
Who?
Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because for one, he was from Florida.
Yeah.
And for two, he did 2 things at one time. Right. And he was just flamboyant and flashy with it. You know what I'm saying? So all that kind of helped me with what I do. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he rapped for a second.
Do something that was major. You know what I'm saying? People like that. I got inspired by a lot of people, and you should see it just through who I am as a comedian as a whole, or just as an entertainer. Not just stand up, just everything.
Yeah. Okay. Talk to me about Rich Broke. Like, that sounds like something I can relate to, but what is that to you? That's your company.
It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life, a way of living, and living in your means. And me being rich broke, what got me through the pandemic, because had I lived above my means and I lived in what I can afford, I would have been fucked up like a lot of people, you know. Or I would have been trying to get a PPP loan, you know.
Right.
You know, but that's pretty much what rich broke is. It's just the way I live. I live in my means. I live in a world where I'm rich enough to take care of myself, but at the same time, I understand, like, if all this shit ended tomorrow, I could be broke, you know?
Right.
I mean, it's just a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? It's like, everything I do is rich broke, you know? The way I move, I'm cheap. I mean, I'm just cheap. I'm not going to just spend money because I got to. I get a kick out of telling people how much I save, more so than tell how much I spent.
Right. I saw you in the Prius with the lights on the top.
Come on, man. Fuck their ass up.
Right.
Fuck their ass up. I love a Prius. Like, even like shit like that. I had a Prius for like 10 years now. But even back then, I always like, man, what if something happened and shit fucked up and I ain't got money and this, that, whatever. So I said, I'm going to get the cheapest car because prices was going up on gas back in the day. Right. So I said, I got a cheap car. And then I ended up getting a Tesla too. So I ain't got to ever pay for gas. You know what I'm saying? If worst case scenario. So little stuff like that, I saved a lot of money on, or just making purchases that I didn't have to. I try to not have no bills, you know, no mortgages, no overhead, you know. So if shit stopped tomorrow, it wouldn't matter to me, you know.
Yeah. Off the top, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
Say it again.
What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
Man, I done so much in my life.
But happened to you. So not that you did.
Shrooms, I never laughed so hard. And I'm a comedian, but I laughed so hard on shrooms.
Okay.
You know, that's probably the funny. I can think of off the top of my head. I haven't really thought about it, but
Right. Yeah. All right. What's next for you, man? You got any other movies coming? Or I know you got this special, obviously, but I know people.
I got a movie called Meet the Blacks 2 with Mike Epps. Cat Williams, directed by Deion Taylor, Gary Owens, Brescia Webb, a couple people in it. It's funny as hell, called The House Next Door, Meet the Blacks too. It'll be out June 11th, the day before my birthday.
Oh, you're a Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini.
Y'all a special breed, a special
Gemini.
breed. Yeah. I'm an Aquarius, but that's a
my
good...
daughter Aquarius.
Okay.
I used to cool with Aquarius, Gemini.
Yeah. Yo, congratulations on the special. Appreciate you. And it's great to see you, man. Great to see you evolving, still growing, surviving, being wise too, and knowing how to survive a pandemic, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Man, a pandemic ain't nothing when you survive life. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
It's life. Right? That's just another thing. Like, pandemic was just another thing, man. We just out here.
Yeah.
It might be something worse than this next month that make us say, boy, I wish I had that pandemic back.
Right. Yeah, when them aliens come, we'll be happy for the pandemic.
Yeah, them aliens might not be coming. Might be an asteroid coming to this bitch. That's why they leaving this motherfucker. That's why you see them talking about Mars.
Yeah, exactly.
They know what's coming way before we do.
Facts.
They woke.
Yes, sir. Yo, man, salute. You have a great day. And
all right, man. Appreciate the love, all hip hop.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll talk to you.
All right, man.
All right. Peace.